Right. Sorry about that. My webcam fucking went off when I went to look that up. So yeah, the name of the song, Thirsty and Fucking Miserable. I love the way Lemmy delivers that shit. And there were countless benefits made for it, and concerts and all kinds of shit, and it still wasn't enough. But I'm getting kind of a little too far ahead of myself here. So, on this day, in 1993, in West Memphis, Arkansas, 3 little boys were brutally fucking murdered. Michael Moore, Stephen Branch, and Christopher Byers. Were all brutally fucking killed. One of them was castrated, I believe, by who knows who fucking did it. And because I mean, this is the Bible Belt. This is the South. This is fucking. I don't want to say nothing bad about Arkansas, because one of my all-time favorite fucking artists is from there, Johnny Cash. But I mean, if you take a look at this case without really doing any worship, if you look at this fucking case, you realize that without doing any research, that just a bunch of stupid fucking hicks caught up in the satanic panic and shit, that they were just trying to they're pointing fingers looking for someone to blame and someone to fucking who had to pay for this. And the 3 that ended up paying were Damian Eccles, Jason Baldwin, and Jesse Misskelley. Jesse Misskelley, I believe, was not a metalhead. I think he was more of a country kind of boy, whatever. And he had an IQ of 71, I believe. So he was borderline retarded. And the fucking police made him give a false confession, because when they arrested all 3 of them, they were looking for someone to blame and pointing fucking fingers, because they had nothing. They have no fucking evidence on these 3 that they did it whatsoever. And they're all full of shit. Of course, they'll never admit it now, 26 years later, and they still won't fucking admit that they're full of shit. But they made Jesse Misskelley give a false confession and bullshitted him and lied to him and said, if you do this, do that, we'll let you off, we'll let you go home. And if you watch the trial in Paradise Lost 1, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, man. The fucking attorneys that represent him did a very good job, especially the attorney that was appointed to represent Jesse Misskelley, who worked tiredly. And hats off to all 3 of the attorneys who, and that's coming from someone who never fucking gives praise to any fucking attorney, but in this case, all 3 of them deserve it, because they worked to the fucking skin and bone to try to prove that these 3 were fucking innocent, and they are. But and then what follows is just mass hysteria. Jesse Misskelley and Jason Baldwin are sentenced to life imprisonment, and Damian Eccles is sentenced to the fucking to death row, to die by lethal injection. and all because of what? Because of fucking what? Because they wore black? Because Damien and Jason were both love heavy metal? Fucking bands I love: Metallica, Slayer, Guns N' Roses. U2 not so much. I know Jason liked them, but and I think Jason was just more of like kind of like me, just a metalhead. I don't think he was too much into the goth bullshit. But Damien, who I guess was a kind of a gothy, I don't know if he still believes in it. I guess he was into Wicca and all that shit, and what you really have here is a bunch of fucking stupid, dumb redneck kick, fuck nuts, dumb nut fucking backwoods, cousin fucking gum bumping, worthless fucking jizz bags who could not pin this murder on anybody, and so depending on three who were wrongfully accused and who fucking wasted what 18, 19 years of their life in prison, not in fucking jail, but in fucking prison. And the shit that was done to Damien Eccles and the stories that I've heard him talk about in interviews, it's just beyond fucked up. Beyond fucked up. And I don't understand how he cannot fucking be in a furious rage about all this. That dude is more fucking, I respect him greatly. That he has way more fucking, some inside him than I'll ever fucking have, because I'd be fucking looking to destroy whoever fucking did the shit that was done to him if I was him. My God, man. And that's the thing of it too. These stupid fucks. And all they could pin on Jason was a fucking knife. A knife that his mom threw in the fucking river in the back of their fucking trailer or whatever it was. I mean, and let's not forget too, these three are fucking poor white trash. They fucking had really nothing. And that's no diss or fucking smack against them, because I'll defend these two till the day I fucking die. But I mean, it's the truth. They had fucking nothing. And they were wrongfully accused of this murder, and from 1994 when the trial happened, there are all kinds of appeals and all kinds of shit. Like I said, Henry Rollins and Eddie Vedder and a bunch of other celebrities, Johnny Depp and a bunch of other people tried to do shit to get them what they needed to prove their innocence, basically. I guess Jason and Jesse didn't have it so as bad as Damien did, because Damien, you watch interviews and the shit that he said he went through is just horrific and fucked up over something he didn't fucking do. And if Damien, you happen to watch this video, man, horns up to you, brother. And you were a very fucking strong and tough person, for surviving that bullshit. But horns up to all three of you, man. And if you three happen to watch this video, that'd mean a lot to me. You can't put weight on something as fucked up as a child murder, but I mean, there's footage of one of the moms was just hysterical, crying. I guess when she found out it happened, I think it's Paradise Lost 1. That's kind of. I think it's like in the beginning of it. The Sanitarium is playing, and for a while there, the finger was kind of pointed at Mark Byers, who I kind of hated, and the first two, because I felt like he was just some stupid fucking hick who would not listen to reason and rationalize, and went along with whoever went along with the shit of accusing these three that didn't do it. And then I think it's by the third one where he realizes that they didn't. And this is like right before, I'll get into that in a minute, but and I guess in the South the devil and religion is taken a lot more seriously than it is in California. I don't know, I don't pay attention to that kind of shit, but I mean, it's, you got child fucking murder, religion, God, politics as usual, all going after three, especially two of the three, Jason Baldwin and Damien Eccles, who I'm sure are against all that shit, and are singled out because, especially Damien, because he's the fucking weird kid, and because he loved heavy metal and horror movies and shit, and he wore black all the time, and I guess Jason was just kind of caught in the crossfire because he was best friends with him, caught in the fucking crossfire. But if you watch Paradise Lost 1 and the trial of this, it's just a fucking joke. It's just this bullshit should have got laughed out of fucking court. That's what should have happened. And on top of that, you have a greedy fucking judge, brown-nosed fucking cockstain, who ends up becoming governor of Arkansas, I think years fucking later. And that's another thing too. The empty-headed pricks who fucking voted that jizz bag into fucking office, and it's like, I don't like he didn't give a fuck that he had no evidence to convict these three, and it was all just a fucking climb up the fucking ladder, I'll step on whoever I can, and it's being probably one of the most important cases in all of U.S. history, and probably one of the most important cases in all of fucking Arkansas, not doing his fucking job as a fucking judge and pointing out and can't see that this is all bullshit, and that who's ever accusing these three ain't got shit on them. And let's not forget, these three were teenagers too. They were kids too when they were arrested in 1994 and had to deal with this shit till 2011 when they were released on a bullshit Alfred plea. And I highly doubt that these three even knew of these kids. I don't even think they lived in the same neighborhood as them or anything. And there's also a Bojangles thing where, I guess the night of the murders, black guy stumbled into Bojangles restaurant. Bojangles. Yeah, Bojangles, come try our chicken, boy. Some fucking black guy stumbled into the restaurant the night of the murders, was all muddy, had blood all over him, and went into the bathroom to clean himself off. Why wasn't he ever taken into question? As far as I know, he's been identified 26 years later still in this. I was no fingers ever pointed at him. What if he did it? Another thing that's just so fucking makes your blood boil about this is that this is also satanic ritual. These kids were killed in the name of a satanic fucking ritual. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Get fucking real. Satanic ritual? Get that shit out of here. But another thing that just almost made my head explode with this shit is that all the people who were appointed to testify on this, and they had fucking nothing. They went up on the stand and they told nothing but fucking lies. Nothing but fucking lies. Fucking bullshit fucking lies. Because they knew they had nothing either. You watch this and you see this shit and it's just like, what the fuck? It's makes you want to fucking punch a hole in the screen or something. Oh man. Fuck. Devil make me hard tonight. Devil make me hard tonight. Satanic fucking ritual. From what I've read about Satanism, they don't believe in doing anything to little kids. So there's your bullshit fucking right there. You do a little bit of research on it, huh? Okay, well that has no relevance in this either. I also feel like, I was just a little fucking baby when this happened in '93. I was like 3 or 4 years old. But as you, and I've not to that degree, because I wouldn't take that shit from somebody, but as a metalhead, I've kind of experienced that a little bit, but I didn't take it from the people who tried to ridicule me and put me down about loving this music, because fuck them, man. And also, what you have here is complete and utter horseshit and bullshit on every side. And it's because these two loved heavy metal and or black and fucking, and then you have Jesse Miss Kelly, who really it's a mindfuck how he even got caught up in this, because I mean, all he fucking wanted to do was drive his truck and I guess be a mechanic or whatever. That's all he wanted to do. And also too, in this there's a bunch of false stories of how there's a bunch of false stories from everybody who was acquitted to talk about this, and then land on the fucking stand. And then in Jesse Miss Kelly's false confession, he said about tying up the boys and running after them and getting them, and that there's something about he didn't participate in the murders, but he went over like some bridge and broke a whiskey bottle or some shit. It's like, if you were a person with any kind of sense, you could see how much bullshit this really is. And that's what I kind of worry about, like, with people who now who become interested in this. Don't fucking don't fucking be blinded by the hypocrisy that's being fed, because it's all bullshit. Everything that tried to be presented to even have any fucking amount of guilt that these three did this. and how it's really fucked up how they rotted away in fucking prison for 18 or 19 years until they were finally fucking let out in 2011, taking the Alfred plea, which again is a little bullshit. And what it basically is that, yeah, they're not guilty, but they're being let out and being confessed to being guilty, even though they didn't do it. It's such a fucked up thing. And it's basically so that the state of Arkansas can admit that they didn't do anything wrong, and they can wash their fucking hands clean and wipe their asses clean. They're fucking redneck kick asses. Fuck all of them. And if that's how the South really is, I never want to fucking go there. That's bullshit. But do not go off of the bullshit that is presented in this, and do some research, make your own opinions, form your own fucking view about it. I can tell just from the first time I watched Paradise Lost 1, oh yeah, they're innocent. There's no fucking doubt in my mind. And that's, but nobody ever really says, oh, it's really fucked up how these three rotted away in prison for so long, and what Damien went through. Nobody ever fucking says that, do they? I've never said that. I've never seen that been said about and things with this. I've never seen nobody ever say that. and I want to make sure I get her